Captain Peter Cutsey, South Korea. This is my briefing room. This is a short sequel to part 1 of Glideslope from Above. We are in Muscat, Oman, and we have been cleared to intercept the localizer to runway 08 left and to expect further clearance for the approach. We haven't been cleared for the approach. So what we're going to see when we go into the simulator is we're at 3,600 feet, which is the MSA for the Northwest Quadrant. And we anticipated the fact that we were going to be high, so we configured for landing. So we were configured with flaps 30 and, of course, the gear down, and unable to do the landing check until we set the missed approach altitude, which will come later in the technique. Having a look at the technique here in a PowerPoint and this is taken directly from the FCTM. Select approach on the MCP and verify that the glide slope is armed. We have yet to do that. We haven't been cleared for the approach. We're only on the localizer. All right. And establish landing configuration early. Well, we've done that. So we're back to flaps 30 with the gear down and VREF 30 plus 5. And we haven't yet set the altitude in the MCP. And when we do, we'll set the altitude at 1,100 feet. Muscat is 49 feet above sea level, rounded up to 100, plus 1,000 is 1,100. This is the safety net that Boeing recommended, and I totally agree with it, and it works well, as I will show you. Meaning that if we haven't intercepted the glide slope by the time we reach the final approach fix, we are to go around. Now remember that the altitude in the MCP window will not be set to the missed approach altitude until we've completed the landing check. So this is something that has to be discussed between the pilot flying and the pilot monitoring. The importance that if you don't meet the requirements of being on the glide slope prior to the final fix, a go-around must be initiated, and a go-around or missed approach altitude must be set in the altitude window on the MCP prior to selecting TOGA. All right, so this is our position dynamic on the moving map. Now we'll go into the simulator and we'll have a look at it. In the simulator, and as you can see, we are on the glide path, but we haven't selected approach because we haven't yet been cleared for the approach. So the moment we're cleared for the approach, we'll arm approach and then go ahead with the procedure, and you can watch how well the technique works. Here's our position here on the nav display, and we'll want to monitor the vertical speed arc, a great tool to ensure that we actually intercept the glide path prior to the safety net altitude, which is 1,000 feet above field elevation. Let's go ahead and have a look at it, and we'll go dynamic. Okay, we're now dynamic. We haven't yet been cleared for the approach. We've satisfied the landing configuration prerequisite. We've satisfied on localizer prerequisite. We have one more thing that we need. We need the glide slope armed. So let's go ahead and select approach now and select the altitude down. We'll readjust it in a second. We'll get this rate of descent going quickly, and we'll go to 1,500 feet per minute as per the recommendation, and then we'll alter or finish setting up the altitude in the MCP window. Now we can monitor the PFD, and the vertical speed arc should come into view here shortly. And it would on the airplane. There's just a little glitch here. If we just kind of increase the rate of descent a bit more. There we have our vertical speed arc, a great tool. And providing that arc is over the funnel approach fix, and we're going to be very close to, that means that we'll actually intercept prior to getting on. There we go. That Glideslope has been captured. Radio altimeter alive. And now we can set the missed approach altitude and complete the landing checklist. That's how it's done. That's a safe way to do it. Thanks for watching. See you in the next of my many videos. Thank you.